Hi guys, just a little intro to this video, and just to say that everything that I'm saying in the following part of the video is all about me. Hi guys, and welcome to another video. Just before it starts, I thought I'd do a little bit of an introduction to it. It's all about the Victoria Francis Gothic Oracle, which is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. The artwork is amazing. A well-respected author as well, Kim Arnold. Hi guys, just a little introduction to this video. It's all about the Victoria Francis beautiful artwork in this Gothic Oracle, and the cards are gorgeous. They're absolutely amazing, beautiful, beautiful cards. This is all about my issues, my problems, my experiences with using this deck. I don't think it's for me. And that's the bottom line, really. If you want to find out why I think that, then obviously watch the rest of the video and I'll explain, or try to explain, how I feel and why I feel that way. Kim Arnold, who wrote the book, she's well respected. She's just run a tarot conference in London. One day I hope to go to one of those. Circumstances have not allowed it as yet. After all these years, and I've still not got there. One day, let me go. Anyway, it must be amazing to meet up with other tarot enthusiasts. I'd love that. And oracle cards, of course. But yeah, so as I said, it's all about my experiences, my thoughts, and how I've tried to work with this deck. And I would love to know, and I'll probably say it a million times in the video, but I would love to know what your experience is with this deck. If you've had similar to mine, or if you think I'm talking a load of rubbish, let me know. I'm open to constructive criticism. I'm open to opinion. You let me know. And I'm open to looking again. If you say something that resonates to me, oops, that was the microphone. Eek. Oh, I might edit that bit out. But anyway, if you find something that resonates with me, or that I think, yeah, I didn't think of that, yeah, that's a brilliant point, then maybe I can try and work with it again, because I'd love to, because it is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, and yeah, enjoy the video, hopefully. Okay, bye. So let's talk about the cards and the book a little bit. First of all, just show you the cards. Put it to one side. Okay, so card 1. Now to me, this is Ophelia. Very famous pre-Raphaelite painting. And that's a direct reference to it. So, looking at other people's reviews, I've gone over other people's reviews, and they've all got really good positive reviews for the deck. So maybe I'm being unfair, I don't know. So I'm going to try and just go through and read them intuitively if I can, and see how I get along with that. So with this one here, taken away from the fact that it reminds me very much of Ophelia, I would say water being emotions, and she's stuck in her emotions, and that's stagnant. She's not going anywhere, so she's given herself up to despair, maybe, I would say. And it's very dark. There's a little pop of green here, but that's about it. So it looks very stagnant, I'd say, very stagnant. But it's up to her really to move. So that's what I'm getting from that one. Okay, number 2. Well, all I can think about there is relationships. I think that's just a relationship, and maybe there's someone in the background that could be a threat to that relationship. They're wearing masks, so maybe they're hiding something from each other. There's something they don't want the other person to know. There's also another female figure behind here, which is a little bit like the Lovers card, where there's, you know, the 3 aspects and who he will choose. Maybe. This one, well, she's got her hands over her heart chakra, so she's protecting herself from some sort of an emotion. She's not opening her heart out to it. And I think there was another one that was like that. 1 second, and I'll just find what I was thinking about. Card 30, again, she is protecting her heart chakra there, so that one is very similar. If you put them side by side, how would you read those? Because, I mean, they're both a 3. 3 and 0 is 3, so that correlates. But how do you read that? I mean, she's got candles there. Here she's dripping blood. I don't know. Without looking at the book, I don't know how to read these. There's light there. She's surrounded in light. I'm really struggling. Why is the blood there? What does the blood signify? Okay, I'm not really getting anything from that. Again, we've got blood. There's obviously vampire goth deck, there will be blood. And that usually indicates life force. But yeah, red rose of passion. She's bit off more than she can handle, maybe. And there's steps going up, so she's got a way to go yet. She's very young. Yeah, maybe passion without love. I'm thinking from that. Here, yeah, I can sort of see this one feeling left out. These 2 girls are in their own world, and these 2 are on the periphery. They're not included in their joy, and maybe they want love as well, but don't know where to look for it. Maybe they're a bit jealous of what these guys have got here, possibly. Which doesn't look very happy, does she? There's a statue of an angel behind, so maybe just saying she's got protection, psychic protection, even though she's going through a rough time. This one, yeah, I sort of see this. It's stability. She's holding on to stop herself from being swept away by emotions, and she's holding on to the stability of this tree that's clinging onto the bank. But will that get swept away if the emotions rise? This one I'd say, oh, it's very cold, isn't it? And she's got a teddy bear here in 2 parts and blood, so maybe she's just trying to disconnect from her childhood. Maybe she had a rough childhood and she's trying to move away from that, away from the cold emotions, and maybe she wants some more warmth. Now these 2, I mean, they follow each other, and I don't see the difference apart from direction. So this figure's moving one way, this figure's moving another, so that one's maybe going forward, that one's stuck in the past. And they're just so similar, it's really difficult, isn't it, without using the guidebook. No idea with this one. It's just a pretty girl looking upset. Don't know. There's maybe autumn. Another one in the water, deep, neck deep in emotion. A little bit of a light there, not on what looks like a bell. See, some of these are quite similar, so I've got a similar message. Girl running away from something in the past. I'm grasping at straws here, you can probably tell. Again, we're underwater here, so, you know, emotions again. She's not struggling with it. There's a figure all curled up here in a fetal position. There's a figure here just lying on the bottom. And there's one just floating there, so, and there. Accepting. She's praying. I don't know. A girl with a violin lying in ivy. Nope. It's giving me nothing. Music, trapped in ivy growing around her. She's not moving, she's static. She's not playing, it's lying static. I am grasping here. The mask is used a couple of times, and I'll go into that in the guidebook in a minute. But masks are quite a thing in this deck. I would say there's another one with a mask. There we go. So they're quite similar vibes there, and I think they're quite similar messages. I'll get to that in a sec. Both look like they're in, well, that was obviously Venice. So both European. She looks, this lady looks like she's got a lot of money. Whereas this one, not so much. And there's a clown in the background here for some reason. So who's the clown? Who's the clown? Girl looking at me. Got nothing from that. Throat chakra. Not getting anything really. Walking away from stability, as in this is stable. A load of bats chasing her. Another girl just looking straight at me. Girl looking straight at me. Girl looking straight at me. Girl looking upset, holding her knees. Boy holding on to a statue of an angel in a graveyard, and he's crying, so maybe he's missing a parent. Maybe a parent's died. Another girl with a rose. I am really struggling. I can't read a lot of these intuitively. Girl lying in a graveyard. There's the castle. I don't know. Girl lying in leaves in autumn, looking straight at me with a skull. Don't know. Girl looking straight at me. Don't know. That's that mask one. Boy looking straight at me. Don't know. Girl looking down. Don't know. Girl looking straight at me. Don't know. That's that boy again in the graveyard again. And then only this time he's got angel wings. So maybe he's become the angel. I don't know. It says love on there. Girl looking straight at me with 3 cats. Don't know. Girl looking down with birds behind her. Walking through the snow. Don't know. Girl holding onto a tree, like the one in the water, only this time she's on ground. Or was he upset? Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. There really aren't that many that are giving me intuitive hits. I'm really struggling with that. I mean, the images are absolutely beautiful, don't get me wrong, they are gorgeous. I'm just having a lot of trouble intuitively, just looking at them intuitively. I'm not getting a lot of hits. I don't think I could work with it like that, so that's one. Observation. So the book. Okay, the book. Right, let me show you a few examples of why I'm finding this a bit challenging as a system. Okay, apart from not being able to read a lot of the images intuitively. Okay, so what I found is, in the book, a lot of the messages for the cards are the same. Okay, so for an example, okay, past experiences, problems with past experiences, and the advice is to move on. And it's said in various ways, but basically the message is the same in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. 11 cards out of 36 are telling me that I need to move on from past experiences and move forward. And that how wonderful I am. 3 cards are talking about psychic and angel protection. We've got 2 cards that say to use oracle and that you're a born teacher. We've got 2 cards that advise no action. And we've got 3 cards are about opportunities and removing a mask. So let me show you some examples of that. So if we go to the mask one, which I said I was going to talk about, so that's that one and that one. Okay. So 16 in the book, it says, under the mask, confidence, putting the past behind. Like I said, putting the past behind. Experience of the past, your confidence is growing. You don't feel the need to hide behind others. You see, you accept you're a wonderful individual. Tears of sadness are now long gone. Those experiences were a huge learning opportunity. You've learned difficult lessons. They've made you who you are today. So basically step closer to your goals. And 27. The important thing now is you accept yourself for who you are. There is no need to hide behind a mask of uncertainty and insecurity. You don't need to fit in and be accepted. Have confidence in yourself. Be who you want to be. Be who you want to be, even if people don't like it. You were born to be. You have nothing to hide. Let your light shine. Isn't that basically the same message? Tell me if I'm being too harsh, because, you know, I'm open to criticism. Let me show you what I mean about past experiences and moving forward. And basically those two said that, didn't they? 9 and 12 were the examples I'm going to talk about here. So in 9 we've got someone in a graveyard, and in 12 we've got someone in the water. So let's have a look at the book. 9. If you're thinking about a loved one, their energy is probably around you. No regrets about things which have or have not been said in the past. Here we go. Let go of any regrets. Remind yourself that you are only human and we all make mistakes from time to time. However, these are our greatest lessons. It's time to think about the future, not dwell on the past. And then that was for that one. And then for 12, you may have experienced recent emotional upheaval. Your tears are still on the surface. It's time to start looking ahead. Dwelling on the past, thinking about what could have been, will only hold you back. There's part of you desperate to let go and move forward, but your disappointment and holding on to the past stopping you from moving forward. It's time to reveal who you really are. You're not a victim. You are a strong and beautiful person. And it repeats itself here. Your greatest gift is to show the world that you are not a victim, rather a strong and determined person ready to be the best you can be. So it's the same message. Move on. Leave the past behind. And that was the same also in that card, which I just talked about. Leaving the past behind and moving on. So 3 cards there, just as a little example of what I was talking about. Then, well, I'm just going to do another couple. Okay, I'll just do another couple as an example. So that one that gave me nothing. That one. And both of these, well, I'll read them too. I'm going to read them in full. Okay, so 19, the Covenant, psychic development, learning and study. Your curiosity in psychic and spiritual matters are awakening. You have an urge to learn more. You may already be dabbling in occult matters. It is likely that people with similar skills will gather around you, but realise that you are a born teacher and your intuitive abilities will be more receptive than those around you. Use your skills, trust your psychic instincts as you are open to the energies of those around you. Studying occult material, reading cards and taking interest in all forms of divination are important at this time. Finding groups where people have similar interests will help you to develop quicker. Know that you are a natural psychic, but be sure to use your gift wisely. Respect the craft and it will guide you well. Lovely message. 32, Midnight Rose. There is an air of confidence exuberating from your aura. At long last, something has shifted, and for the first time in a long time, you are feeling confident and ready for action. Your spiritual guardians are very much around you, and your psychic senses are high. This is an excellent time to consult oracles for guidance. The messages will be clear and help you make forward planning easier. Working with divining tools such as tarot or oracle cards may be high on your list right now. You are a natural teacher and may be looking to share your gifts with like-minded people. This is a positive time for you to chase your dreams. You have the energy and desire to see things through to the end. Don't forget to connect with the higher energies for guidance. They are waiting in the rings for your request. Is that not the same message? Is it? Isn't it? Am I being really critical? I don't know. Okay. I'm going to give you one more example. So we've got this one and this one, which actually follow each other, 34 and 35. And the message in both of these is do nothing. That's the overall message. Do nothing. Let's have a look. 34, security, comfort, direction. You may be looking for permission to stop what you're doing and start again. Feeling days are running away with you. Taking a toll on your well-being. Take time out. Focus on what is important. We often feel guilty for not doing enough, but you are doing plenty. You have nothing to prove to anyone and yourself. And then this one. If you've been living life in the fast lane, you must find time to slow down. Take each day as it comes. Move quietly forward is important now. Do not rush decisions. Just take them as they come. Be kind to yourself. Take things at the pace you choose, so slow down and let go. And there was another one that's reminding me of, and that was one of the water ones. That one, 14. Because I think, if I remember, that had about the same sort of message as well. 14, going with the flow. It actually says go with the flow, which is what these two are saying as well, basically. Allow yourself to be who you need to be at this time. This is a card of slow pace. Accept this. There is no action to take. Allow the healing process to work. Your instinct will let you know when you have to act. So for now, just relax and listen to your inner guidance for further information. So there are 3 cards basically saying the same thing. Don't get me wrong. These are absolutely gorgeous. gorgeous images. But I'm having, as you can see, a lot of issues with the deck and the book. I haven't even gone into this, but I don't think some of the text for each card in the book, some of them don't seem to marry up with the image for me. I don't know how you've got on with this deck. I would love to know how you've got on with this deck. I would love to know your thoughts. Please tell me your thoughts on this deck. For the third time I think I've said this, am I being too critical? But I don't think I can work with it. In fact, I know I can't work with this deck. It's not one for me. So that's all I can say, really. That's basically the end of my very, very honest review of the Victoria Francis Oracle cards.